One. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Desperate Measures. It is late. It is night. Jebediah is near to mortally wounded.
If I were to cast
unconscious.
invisibility into the undead, and we were all to go a bit away, and they watched over me for the night, could I rest and get my spells back?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was your watch. You just have to sleep in a little bit late, and you'll be fine.
Yep, I'm gonna cast invisibility to the undead on everybody. We're gonna pack all our shit up first. Then
Do you
I
have
cast
four
it.
of those memorized?
I do. You can scroll up.
Do you know the duration's only 6 minutes?
Yep. All we need is 6 minutes to get away.
Yeah,
So
but
we're
it
gonna pack all of
takes
our
a
stuff
minute
up
to
first.
cast. So if you cast it on everybody, then whoever it was cast on first will only have 2 minutes left of invising.
I will. All right.
Well, that's fine. We can just the first person just immediately starts running, and then the second person, then the third person after that. We pack
Perfect.
up. Camp, and then
We'll
just
have Vaughn
first
carry Jeb.
Everything.
We'll
Okay,
point
yeah.
away. We're going this way, east, a little bit away from the village, not towards it, but further away into the plains. And I cast it first on Vaughn.
Mm-hmm.
Or I guess I cast it first on Jeb. I don't know if that matters. Then I cast it on Vaughn. They take off. I cast it on Joka,
I take off.
and now I cast it on myself.
All right. And did we not want to chop down that tree?
Oh, we do want to chop down the tree.
Yep, sorry, chop down the tree before we do any of that.
Yeah, as they're packing up camp, I want to chop down the tree. I'm sorry, I forgot about that.
Okay. And you're a professional lumberjack, right?
I am. This tree's
Do you
coming
have
down.
a lumberjacking proficiency? Did we
I've
make
got
one for
woodcutting,
you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is the
that's
only
it.
time we're ever going to get a chance to use this. Roll me a lumberjacking proficiency.
17.
Oh
so
my
I
god,
failed
that's a
it.
natural one.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean you don't cut down the tree. It means the tree falls in the wrong direction. Give me a dexterity saving throw, a dex check, as the tree
Amazing.
topples your way. Okay, you managed to duck out of the way at the last minute. The tree tumbles in the wrong direction, and there is the wraith, the ghost, the specter, the shadow, whatever you want to call it, hovering in the spot of the tree, and it turns its head, shapeless, formless face, gazes upon you, and then it just starts to like move away.
I dash towards Jeb's bow and I try to take a shot at it.
All right. Give me a roll to hit. Do you have a bow proficiency?
I sure don't.
Then make me a roll to hit at -2.
Roll well.
Nine.
Fantastic.
You hit it. The arrow goes right through the wraith and it vanishes before you.
The Wraith is
Arrow
there.
is. What?
Well, so the arrow has to effectively.
The arrow pierces through the wraith, and the wraith goes away, and the arrow gets lost into the night in the woods somewhere.
Did the Wraith keep going, or did it just vanish immediately?
It just
It vanishes
looked like it
immediately, like
exploded.
it disappears into disparate sections of dust and smoke before it is entirely gone.
Could be good.
I'll look at this and I'll go, Jeb will be real happy when he wakes up. And then I'll put it back on him. And then I guess we'll pack up the rest of camp and do our little sprint away tactics.
Yep.
Yeah.
We do as I said before, and we dip out.
You guys dip out after being turned invisible, heading out eastward into the plains. You guys leave the protection of the trees. You find yourself in the more open grasslands.
And I sleep.
And you sleep. What your grasslands look like if you're interested.
While he's sleeping and Tom's on watch, I want to go do a little bit of foraging for food because we need to do that as well.
You're going to forage for food during the day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, please.
Those will be my
Daytime
spells.
comes. Right. The day arises. You can rememorize spells. You can go about foraging for food, make your checks.
Nice. Alright.
Should have like the mini game from Oregon Trail 3 embedded in here for hunting. just, you just do a little buffalo wandering across the.
Does anyone else have rations or do I have to get it for everybody?
You can get it for everybody.
Everybody? Oh. Back at it again.
I'm back at it again.
I
Oof.
Oh, that's good.
So we'd spend
There we go.
a long time.
So you basically spend the day resting, gathering food, sorting out spells. It seems.
Yeah. Can I
Yep.
toss up my heals?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty then. I have 3 cure moderate wounds. Who needs them? I know Jeb does.
Jeb
I could
needs
probably be fine.
1 because he's unconscious. 1 healing will be the only thing to help him.
Okay, here's
He'll
Jeb.
need- yeah.
6.
You get to 1 HP.
Vaughn, you need 1?
I mean,
Who needs it more?
priority
I have
wise, I don't
15.
need
Okay, I'll give it to Joka, and then I'm gonna give it to me. So this is Joka,
Okay.
and then the big one for me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice call.
How much are you at, Tom?
I'm at 19, so,
Oh, so
I
we're
think I
the
only
same
got
now.
hit for 3. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back to 21. All right, Jeb, welcome back to the land of the living.
Close one.
Should we
Did you
camp
guys
here?
get him?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We killed the wraith too.
You killed them. How'd you do that?
Your bow is really good. You should keep that.
Wait, there was a wraith?
There was.
Dang.
Black shadowy figure.
It is no longer. It didn't seem to
Killed it.
want anything. It was just kind of watching. Then it tried to hide in a tree, and then as it ran away, we got it in the back.
Nice. And you said you did that with the bow?
Yeah, with the bow. I tried to hit it with the axe before. Did not work at all.
Oof. That's good to know that the bow can kill whatever that thing was.
Anyway, you should keep that
All
for
right.
sure.
What do we want to do? We want to go back to town, heal up, recollect ourselves, or we could do what we were doing normally, and I could go scout a bit.
Well, I guess today I spent all day. I got to go get food for everybody today, at least. Maybe
I would-
tomorrow we could move. I mean,
I think I'd also just need a day to rest anyway,
Yeah.
considering I was
Yeah.
just brought back from the brink of death.
All right. You guys stay here, and I'll go check the town out with my invisibility. Should be fine.
yeah, you can go
And
do that.
I will venture towards the town.
Okay. By yourself. Alone.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
head across the plain. You can see the town in the distance by the smoke rising from its chimneys. And after a couple hours, or maybe that's less than a couple hours, if you can see the smoke, it's less than an hour away. You will come across the town. You can see little rooftops peeking up.
I
A
cast
spire
invisibility.
coming out of a keep. Now, the distance at which you cast invisibility is going to be important because it only lasts for
you said I
6
can
minutes.
see rooftops, right?
Mhm. Yeah, you can see rooftops.
How far is that? Like 120, 200 feet out?
No, 200 feet
No.
out is barely anything.
I'd say
Um,
probably like miles.
Oh, miles?
Think you're like, we're in Kansas.
I'll wait until
effectively,
I'm
right?
like a mile out.
Yeah, a mile out. Okay. Excellent. You cast invisibility to undead at a mile distance and move in.
Ebner
After
is, yeah,
Go ahead.
sprinting.
Sprinting?
Yeah.
A sprinting dwarf can probably close a mile
It's fine.
in a little over a minute. What is
What?
a...
No,
A human can run a mile in 6 minutes, easy, right?
Yeah, you said
a human in
minute.
good
Probably
shape.
not easy.
yeah,
6
in
minutes.
shape. 6 minutes, yeah.
A
Hey,
person in good shape.
7.
Yeah, person in good shape. Probably
7 minutes?
6 to 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Sure, sure.
And then
So the dwarf can
dwarf
close a
probably 9,
mile probably
10.
in a
10.
little bit more than that. So maybe 10 minutes for a dwarf to jog a mile.
Yep, I'll cast
Okay.
invisibility again before
Alright,
it wears
so-
off.
Right, so you'll get your second casting as you close into the town. You see people sort of going about their business in here. There's a windmill from the direction that you're approaching that's just spinning in the little bit of wind that we got. There's some sad-looking peasants hauling grain to the windmill in a long line. But there's no sign of zombies or skeletons or
Do they have any
undead.
markings on the peasants?
No, just dirty peasants.
If I were to talk in the spell, because it doesn't say anything, does that break it? It's not a combat action. It's not an
No,
attack.
you can talk all you want.
they can see me, right?
Unless they're
It's a
undead.
Sure.
Got it. So I will walk into town and see if anybody notices the dwarf coming in.
Yeah. There's this dwarf that's like running towards the town, huffing and puffing. And as you get to within range, the people hauling grain stop and stare at you.
I will wave one of them over.
None of them come.
I'll walk up to them.
Okay. They see you.
I heard there was undead here. Heard the
And
town's
you
overrun.
came?
Yes.
You better
We're
get out
here to
before they
save
see
you. They can't see me right now. Where are they? Approximately.
He's in the center of town, in the keep atop the tower.
And he just stays there. What about his minions?
You stay with him. As long as everyone does what we're told, we're fine. We try and leave the town, skeletons out there will attack us.
Could one of you
They're
get
hiding
out?
in the grass. How'd you get past them?
I'm invisible right now to them. How far out in the grass? Are they close? Are they far?
I don't know. I'm not going out there looking for them. They lay down. You can't see them.
Very interesting. Are there any fighters among you? We have a whole army coming in. We're taking back the town. No, really, from High Castle. Keldrick
they're-
is leading his army.
No, anyone who could stand up to him's been already cut down.
No, the whole army of High Castle's coming to take Meadstead back. And I was sent to deliver word that you guys should take up arms as well, and we'll be attacking tomorrow. Spread the word amongst the townies is all I'm asking. We're taking Meadstead back. Tomorrow night.
Give these guys a morale check. They put down their grains of rice and start backing away, or wheat, and start backing away from you. Like, hey, I'm not getting myself killed over this. I'm all right. They look scared. They look terrified.
Yeah.
They've been living under the heel of a necromancer and skeletons for months now. All of their great leaders and fighters have already been cut down and killed. And out of nowhere, a dwarf just like runs at them like, get your weapons, I'm coming back tomorrow. And they're like, what the fuck? I'm not buying this shit, not yet.
Well, you'll see. Me and my posse, we're coming tomorrow. We're gonna cut our way through the town. And I run off.
All right, you turn and run.
And I cast my invisibilities at the correct times.
You just like run back into the plains. All right, it'll take 2 more invisibility to undeads. You flee and find your party. It's been just under an hour, I guess, or like 45 minutes or something by the time you get back to the party.
Yoke is off doing his survival stuff, looking for berries in the wilderness, looking for root.
You find some like wild tubers that you can eat.
I'll explain that the town seems massively downtrodden, sad, not willing to do anything.
You mean there's people there?
Yep, they're just living under the necromancer's rule, doing his bidding.
There's actual people there living their lives out underneath that thing.
Correct.
I mean, we've kind of been doing the same, except instead of a necromancer, it's a dragon.
I suppose it's not that. Yeah, I suppose that makes sense. Yeah. It's certainly unexpected. Huh.
Well, doesn't look like they're gonna be of any help. Apparently the necromancer sits in his tower in the middle of town, and the villagers doesn't seem like there's any ghouls and goblins in town, but apparently there's a lot of skeletons in the outskirts, in the plains, they said.
If we end up getting in, if we somehow manage to do what you did, if you cast that invisibility spell and we get to the center of town, who knows if he doesn't call all those skeletons back. We end up ourselves surrounded.
That would be correct. I do have my turn undead that would make them all flee, every single one of them. But I would need a while to cast. I need a whole time to cast it, so I would need to be protected.
Well, it sounds like we have thunder outside, but it really sounds like we kill the necromancer and then you turn the undead, and then all the undead will leave the town and we should be good, right? So we just kill him first and then we're good?
That is the plan, but it is risky. Are we willing to put our lives at stake here?
I mean, I'd say just by showing up here, we've already put our lives at stake. But all of this sure relies on us, in fact, being able to sneak past every single undead, and then your turn undead turning absolutely all of them.
And not finding something unexpected in that tower of his. I don't know how tall the tower is. I don't know what's going to be between us and him after even we deal with...
Regale the tower size. Can you explain it, Neil?
Yeah. At the middle of town is a fortified keep that the human inhabitants once used as a base of operations, but has now been taken over by the enemy. It is a short, squat stone building with a 4-story tower sticking out of the top of it. There are windows up it, but otherwise it's, what it is.
I mean, if we can just get inside, I mean, we've got a choke point. I mean, with the hammer and the axe, I mean, we can basically hold any door versus any amount of skeletons. It just takes swings. As soon as we get in a rhythm, I think it would be fine.
What I could do, scary, could do this though. So it's a bunch of humans in there, and it seems it's far-fetched, so I'm just gonna throw it out there. I could ferry one of you in each day. So, 2 people a day because I could nap. So what I would do is I would go with you. We would sprint to town. I'd drop you off. You could stay in there for a few hours. I nap, sprint another person in. We wait a night, and then me and the next person go in.
I think you're got half strength there because you would need twice as many invisibilities to get someone in.
Well, the theory would be like we could probably get closer than a mile, right? That's like the big theory. It's like, hey, can we...
Well, humans could run faster than the dwarf, right? How far can we run in that amount of time? 6 minutes? Can we make almost a mile?
You can make a mile.
You can do a 6-minute mile. You guys are badass adventurers in great shape with 18 strength. Fuckers.
So in theory, we could even do it in one go.
That's what I was saying. If you just give it to us 2 or 3, and then you just nap yourself, and then you can take your sweet time. Or
I don't think I'm going to nap myself alone, but I could definitely do 2 of you.
2 of us, nap yourself with 1 person, and take the other 2 come running afterwards?
Yeah.
Can I get a perception check from everybody while this discussion is going on? Whole party. Everyone's on the lookout now. None of you guys are feeling safe or protected. Jeb, whew.
Yeah.
Thank God you have a Jebediah on your hands. Jeb, this chatter's going on when you see something in the distance, in the direction of town, coming your way. A whole bunch of somethings.
Guys, I see something. I think you might have been followed.
How far? How many?
A lot. And
you can see them probably at like 700 feet or so. And it's difficult to get a head count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's maybe like 10 or 12
I
of
cast
them.
Turn Undead.
It's
from 700 feet.
Should be fine, right?
We said your level times your willpower score is the diameter of the effect. I think is what we had.
My will is 16.
What's your level?
And level's 4.
So nowhere near 700.
Yeah. Nowhere near 700 feet.
Yeah. Also, just that's a once per encounter.
Yep. Once per encounter. Correct.
Yep.
So that means this is a new encounter, right?
Does it look like? I feel like from 700 feet, be able to easily tell if it's people or if it's bones. It's only like 2 football fields.
Right. These are not wearing clothes.
I ready the casting for when they're in my range.
Okay. So you face them and get ready to cast the spell.
And this is day of.
This is the
next day.
Yeah. day of my being awake, so I'm
yes.
effectively fucking useless in combat.
No, you are effectively fucking useful in combat.
Okay,
Yeah, 100%.
I just have 1 HP. Got
You
it.
just have
Yeah.
right.
Yep.
1 HP.
I want to.
Jeb and Joker, get in front of me.
Well, what about this? Instead of when you turn them away from town, push them a different way. Don't send them back to them, because then they'll just turn around and come right back when they tomorrow or the next day. We might as well get rid of these.
I can try to do that. I don't know if I can. I'll try and like finagle myself in a way that I'll turn them. So like, let's say town is this way. I'm gonna try and turn them that way when they're like running. So try to get to the right, I guess, and then turn them. That's the goal. But if it can't happen, then it can't happen.
Well, they're coming, and they're
Okay.
closing that gap.
I get in my spot and I ready the casting.
Okay.
I stand in front of them.
So you
Stand
said
in front as well?
700 feet. That's not what I wanted to do.
Yeah, but you've been
They'll say-
talking, and so now they're a little bit closer, and a little bit closer. And every
Alright.
second, they get a little bit closer.
300, 500.
Oh,
So when
okay.
they're
Yeah, we
about-
could definitely do what I want.
Okay, Neil. When they're about 510 feet away, so let's just say they're up.
500 feet, yeah.
Let's just say 450 feet, because
Cool.
that's easy.
Then you'll make some attacks.
I'm gonna make attacks with the Nadinus bow.
Okay.
Like they said, it made the wraith fucking disappear. So who knows what it'll do to these skeleton mans?
It poofed.
Give me 2 shots at long range.
All right, so I'm proficient with short bow. So just I'd
You're
say
proficient with
familiar.
bows. Short bow, long bow, same thing. Same principle, just different strength and pull.
Okay. Neato. So proficient with bows. So then long distance is -5.
-5, yep.
God, what I'd give for that fucking.
Oh, critical hit.
Nice.
Boom. So one of them will take 7 damage.
Yeah, your first shot hits a skeleton, and it
We'll just say it's
shatters
like
from the blow. Even though
this
you
guy.
do... Oh, okay.
Just
You would
to
do
make it easier.
half damage to skeletons, but then you get a +2.
Even with
It's
the
a
magic
piercing
bow?
weapon. Yes, even with the magic. So that'll still kill it.
The fuck is that one in the back?
Give me a
We'll
second
find out.
shot.
Neato. Nope.
Is that including the -5?
That is including the -5.
You will strike another skeleton.
+2.
Perfect.
Maybe +2.
D6. I almost wrote D20.
Excellent. And which skeleton would you like to shoot?
This guy. Instead of making it nice and easy
It
for you.
drops as well. And you know what? These skeletons are fast moving little fuckers. And the time that you take these 2 shots, they have closed to about this distance. And I think this is when we need to roll for initiative because they are within 1 round of closing with you.
How far did they move between 450?
They
and
have
now?
a faster movement rate than humans. They move more than movement speed 12.
So they're now inside 300 feet.
Yep, on
Sure.
the screen there. Yeah.
Wherever they are on the screen is where they are.
I mean, I don't even know where you're at.
We're
You're in the
Or
bottom
south.
right.
yep, they're 250
Oh.
away.
250 away. Sweet. So now they're medium range.
Okay, I'll roll the 1d10.
Yeah, let's do
1.
it. And
Nice.
you are...
Yeah. Nice.
So, are you channeling this round?
I mean,
Or are you channeling
I
next
guess
round?
I'm waiting because they're not in range yet, right?
Okay.
Or
right.
wait, I mean, you said they move quickly. I just
They
saw
move
how far
quickly.
that they moved. Are they probably going to be in the range by this? Because if they were 400 feet away and now they're 200 feet away,
Your range is 64 feet.
yeah. So I mean, they should be within range. This
So, are you
round.
going to channel it this round? Or are you going to wait and do it next round?
Well, I'm trying to do the math here, Koibu. Hold on. They were 400 feet away, correct?
They're about 450 now.
About
They're
400. You're not going to
About
know exact
400.
numbers. You don't have a
Sure.
ruler and a scope, and you're not a
Okay,
cartographer.
about 400, and now they're about 200 feet away. So they moved about 150 feet. We'll call so
they're fast.
they're fast. All right, you know what? I will channel it this round. I believe they will move at least 175 feet this round.
All right.
So yes, I'm
Ebner
channeling it.
begins to channel, and the party goes first this combat round.
All right, sweet.
Ready and attacking. Yeah.
I'll take an attack on one of them. 13 on this guy.
I didn't see which guy you pinged. I'm sorry. Yes. 13 will strike that skeleton.
6. Ooh, those damage rolls.
That one will live. The arrow hits it, chipping off bones from its rib cage, leaving a few of them lying behind. The skeleton doesn't seem to mind as it presses forward. Next player.
All right.
I'm just readying my attack. I'm staying put.
All
You're
right.
in front of me, right?
Yes.
Yep. Right as I can be. I guess I'll step forward one square. I'm sorry.
Perfect.
Okay. The skeleton's turn. Okay. They will... About their movement. Close to here.
Shit.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Ish.
Alrighty. And at the end of the round, Ebner's turn undead goes off. Now, your will was what again? 16?
Oh, 16.
Times level 4 is 64 feet, but that's the diameter. The radius is going to be 32. Ooh, that's a little short. How are you going to get him?
It still goes off, but they enter the aura.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's a turning, a glowing action.
Yeah.
So I can hold it for how long?
I don't know. This is one of those weird
I'd
zones.
say-
Usually it's like a burst, and there's like an effective radius. I don't know. I think these guys are close enough. I need to find a better formula. This is definitely close enough for you to be able to turn them.
It feels like it. Yeah.
It just definitely should be.
Like 400, that's very far. But I'd say over here, this seems
This
fine.
is fine. This is definitely fine. I'll find a better formula and figure this out in the future.
Seems good.
So I need you to roll me. Here's going to be the
1d20?
roll. And it's going to be a d20 plus your willpower plus twice your level. And I know it's a complicated formula, but you
Okay,
can do it.
so 1d20 plus 8 plus 16.
Yes.
Yes. Because these
39.
undead are controlled.
Nice.
And what you're doing when you're turning them is you are making a contest against their creator. Because these are not quite like empty, mindless undead wandering the woods. So the creator makes a similar roll with their d20
Stuff.
plus their willpower plus twice their level. And if you win, then you turn them. And if you fail, whatever.
Makes sense.
Okay. And their controller's willpower. Let me do some math. You roll a 39, and they will beat it just by a hair or two. Your spell goes off, and you can see that skeletons hesitate for a moment. These ones in the front, especially. Wait a minute, hold on. Sorry. I think actually they get not the
39?
caster's willpower. I think it's going to be based on the skeleton type. Higher undead are harder to turn. Let me just read my notes here. We're doing all sorts of new, interesting stuff, and I want to make sure I get it right the first time around.
Yeah.
So, Neil, I know you said it takes a full round action, but
Player's Handbook, Chapter 9, page 136. In the section on turning undead, it says, attempting to turn counts as an action requiring one round and occurring during the character's turn in the initiative order.
Ooh, good lawyering. I thought it was a full round action, but apparently I'm full of shit.
Even better.
thank you, United States Navy.
So, according to the well, never mind. You already explained why. Never mind. I think a 39 is a goddamn good roll, Neil, and it should stand.
Yeah. There's just... Is this... Okay. Level... Oh, that's for control undead. Okay, so if we're going to be turning them, we're going to use the zombie, the creature level. So these frontline ones are turned, but this one back here is not.
Is not.
That's okay. Here we go.
That's
Because it's
perfect.
based on the creature level modified by the controller's other stuff. We don't have to worry about the specifics, but these ones begin to fall back under the weight of your holy power.
Wait,
This one, however,
can they fall
not.
that way?
No, they fall. I mean, ish, whatever.
Right,
It's not going to make a difference in the long run.
Hey Neil, you're also gonna love this. However, turning is not like spellcasting and is not interrupted if the character is attacked during the attempt.
Yeah, well, we're also changing some stuff. So we're making
like
lots of changes. All right, it's initiative round. The last skeleton is still coming.
I tried.
4.
Oh, but it's coming so slowly. The party goes up 4. Go for it.
I mechanically charge the dude. Try to knock him.
Like right as he starts to charge, I'm gonna fire a shot at him.
Good.
I cast
The arrow-
invisibility on him when he's charging.
I think you need to touch him. Invisibility to undead is touch range.
Okay, well then, fuck it.
Touch me.
That's fine. You're all going at the same time, so you can like slap him on the
I
back
slap
as he
him.
runs off. Yeah. He becomes invisible to the undead. Jeb fires a shot at the skeleton. It has
14.
AC. Oh, you hit it, Jeb.
Perfect.
Wilbur, not so much.
Does he get advantage because he can't be seen?
You would get
Ooh.
+4 to hit because you can't be seen. You do hit
18.
him.
Okay.
There you go.
Nice. I'm gonna do
Will
the same
does
charge.
12 fucking damage. Jeb
It's,
does 5 damage.
I'm
Actually,
gonna
5
attack
divided by
as
2,
well.
run it down.
So I do 2 damage. You would actually do another D10 because it's a skeleton, right?
No, it's a zombie, it looks like, right?
That's a skeleton.
Oh,
So
okay.
both of you are
Dash in the
using
back.
bludgeoning.
If that's the backside of your axe, then roll me 1 more d10 in there.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. It's another.
Oh,
8.
another 8 damage.
8.
All right, that's going to
20
kill
damage.
it. And
All right, cool.
as
Don't even need me.
as Vaughn finally shows up with the sledgehammer, the skeleton's already scattered around. The other skeletons fall back to a position pretty far away, about yay far, and then just hold at that distance. Not advancing, not retreating, just sort of like scattered about from you. Aware that you're still there, probably wanting to come closer to you, but rejected by your holy aura.
Well, Ember bought us some time here. I think Jeb is still banged up, but we should probably get out of here.
Well, if Jeb wants to shoot a couple of them down with his bow right now, I mean, I think he's just gonna wait for this to wear off and keep coming.
I don't know. At that distance, that would be pretty tough. In fact, that distance is so far, I have to zoom out my screen a little bit more just to be able to tell. Oh, there's still plenty within range. I guess I can take a couple pot shots at him.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
might as well.
are we just gonna try to walk away from him? I mean, I don't think we have enough to make everybody invisible, right?
We don't, not right now. I have another question on how Turn Undead works. So these ones aren't gonna fuck with us anymore, right? Like, no matter what, I don't think for the rest of like the day they're gonna come after us.
That's
but
one
I
of your
can't.
first times encountering undead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe your scripture has told you that they will leave you alone for all time, but you're gonna have to find out in person how long they really stay away from you. It'll be
Well,
something to learn.
I think it could be a learning experience here. Let's see how long until maybe they advance forward. It's a bunch of skeletons. We can take them anyways. But
Well.
I'm curious.
Yeah, I'd like
that
to
should be-
also see what the limits are of how many skeletons there actually are out there. If these ones, I don't know, if these ones might not come back to us, then we might as well just pick them off now, I suppose, if you want to test the limits.
If I step forward, like, I don't know, 20 feet, do they step back or no? I stepped forward, yeah, 45 feet.
Yes, they will step back a little bit farther.
Well, I mean, I got this stupid kobold short bow I've been carrying around. I'm a little bit of arrows left. I'll go
And I
shoot
got
at him a
this.
couple times.
Stupid kobold breastplate I've been carrying around.
If I step, like, let's say 100 feet backwards, do they advance?
They do. They push in.
I'll push in until, like, they have a good range for my bowman.
Okay. So you keep falling back until Jebediah tells you that they've come close enough.
I want them 100 feet away from me.
Okay. Your
Pick off what you
keen
can.
ranger senses know pretty much when they're within short range. And I don't know where that is on the map. Is that 100 feet from you? Oh, that's probably way
for
too
most
close.
of them.
That's 75, 90 for the most. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. This is a
Pretty
good
well
spot.
Yep.
Sure. Just say I'm up there with.
Yeah, some of these guys on the sides can come a little bit closer. Some of these guys can come a little bit closer. They'll sort of collapse in.
All right, sweet. So first I'll take that guy out.
How many of these
mechanics.
things do you suppose he could raise?
Hundreds.
It depends on the time. I think as long as he's got bodies, he's got abilities.
6 hit or no?
Run out.
6 will not hit, no.
All right.
But, as the bows begin to fire, a few of these skeletons do have backup weapons, and they will switch them out. They don't come with a lot of arrows, but 4 of them, these 4 over here, which chat can't see, but you guys can probably see, are going to switch it out for bows. And I think we're going to roll a little bit of initiative between Jebediah and these guys, as they're
Okay.
going to start taking shots.
Oh,
Is
I
this
have
thing
6
a
shots.
bush?
I wanted to shoot.
Excuse me?
I have 6
this thing a-
shots and a
oh, sorry.
kobold short bow that I've been
Nice.
carrying around. So that was a 14 on the dude on the right, but
That'll hit then.
Yeah.
Can you ping
What
the
is
dude
short-
on the right? There's that one.
oh yeah, sorry.
That's perfect. Roll me
Is that a good thing?
damage against him.
All right, it's D6, right?
If it's a broadhead, yeah.
Yep. Oh, whoops. So G6. 2.
You do it. 1 damage to him. They take half from piercing.
Perfect. All right.
And Jeb, make me. Actually, let's just. Yeah, we've rolled initiative. You guys go at 4. The skeletons go at 9. We've got a couple rounds of this. So Jeb and Joka.
All right.
First shots
Which
this
ones are the
round.
ones with bows?
These.
I will mark them with.
Yes.
I think I can just. There we go. Those 4 have those.
You know. Perfect. Perfect. All right.
Either of you two?
Yep. I'll first shoot at this guy.
Did you get 2 shots this round?
Get 2 shots every round
Amazing.
for 10. So that's
10
a
will
hit.
hit.
Oh, I just roll a flat D20 because I get 2 to missile for level and non-proficiency. Awesome. 2.
Yeah.
Little miss. Okay.
Nope, definite miss. The skeletons will fire back. But you'll notice they're not targeting the 2 of you. They're shooting at long range at Mr.
Hell
Ebner.
yeah. Bring it on, baby.
Let's see. Long range, so -5. So this is an 11.
Nope.
This is a 9.
Nope.
This is an 8.
Nope.
And this is a 16, but it's a natural 20, so it hits no matter what.
Yep.
Actually, they don't roll d. Oh, that's okay. They do. It does 2 damage to you, Ebner.
Good.
You take the shot on you, and why don't we do a concentration check? It's gonna be a con check. You got to roll a 22 or better.
Okay.
Easy peasy for a hardy dwarf like you. Unless you roll a natural 2, in which case nothing is ever going to help you out. The concentration's broken. We'll just continue with the missile round, and we'll have the next round start as normal.
Okay.
Players get second shots.
19. It'll
Nice.
be against one of the archers. I guess the one that would be low.
Yes.
Yeah.
19 is going to crit. Only double damage.
Eat this guy.
Actually, he's got 1 HP. It doesn't matter. He goes down.
5, so.
Yeah. 5 and divided by 2 times 2 is still 5. Jeb rolls 14 is a hit.
That guy.
That will drop that one as well. Okay. Initiative time. Full initiative time now. It's very
it
clear
in-
that Ebner's concentration has been broken. His holy light dims, and the skeletons press forward. 1 person for the whole team, please.
Tom?
Sure. 1d10, right?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Bang.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh.
I knew he had it.
Tres.
I knew he had it.
All right, party. You get one more action before the skeletons are here in full. Ooh, but isn't our... Oh, yeah, where's Ebner? Oh, you're way the fuck back there.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
don't worry about me. I'm going to be running. You're good.
Yeah.
Party.
So I'll shoot this guy because he's immediately my concern.
Mm-hmm.
Because he should be an easy takedown.
Shoot and a miss.
Same thing. And then I'm going to back up right into here.
Let's see. Okay. All right. I think I'm gonna move probably right here in front, and I'm just gonna ready an attack.
You're just gonna ready?
Yeah.
And Joka, you already made your attack this round, right?
No, not this
What are
time.
you doing?
We had our full bow round. Now I haven't done anything. I'm just gonna move. Is this just a big bush in front of us? Are they gonna be able to come through this?
Yeah,
Is this
that's a good question.
It's a big bush. It would be awkward for them to move into it. Definitely awkward. If they did, they would have significant penalties to any combat rolls.
Okay.
Perfect.
Amazing.
Then I'm gonna run around over here, and I'm gonna wait for the zombies to come. Ready and attack.
I'm going to run up as far as I can.
Sure, I think you can get to the party this round. Just bring yourself anywhere you want. Anywhere in this zone. Yeah, there you go. Full-fledged run. And that's when the skeletons close.
Do my ready to attacks go off?
They do.
Okay, because they enter.
It does, I should say.
All right. So there's one. I'm gonna hit the one. Which one am I gonna hit? I'm gonna hit the one that's directly above me. This one.
Okay.
How do I actually? Yeah, that one. You know that one. All right, cool.
I know that one.
All right, cool. Fuck.
That's it. That's all you need.
Okay, good.
AC
All
10.
right, good.
These guys have no armor. You smash him to bits.
Stuff. All right, good.
Joka?
Yep, and then I get mine as well for 15, and I think you moved this one first, right?
Sure. I don't remember which one, but anyone you want.
Yeah,
15
I
will
think this
hit.
one was first. So that guy, and he 6, so plus another one because it's the backside of the axe, right? So
At
D10.
5 HP. He's gone.
Okay.
Obliterated. Bones fly in various directions. This one's going to close down here, and this one is actually going to try and push through the bushes. Let's see. This guy moved too far to actually make an attack, and I think some of these other guys did as well. These
Good.
3 up here in front of you can all make attacks against you. A 5, and an 18 to hit
So 18 hits.
for 2 points of damage as a short spear plunges into your leg. This one in the bush is going to try and make an attack. And holy shit, he actually rolls a natural 20. Doesn't matter what the penalties are. He hits Ebner
Good.
with 1 point of damage. Somehow he's got like
okay.
a sickle and he reaches over the hook, the branches, and like the sickle hits you in the clavicle. It's a small scrape against you. Unlikely. Super unlikely. And then the 2 over here close on Vaughn with a 3 and a 10 to hit you.
No.
All right. Our
16.
archers do not have good shots, but they will take them anyway against... Ooh, this one's got a terrible shot. This one can shoot at you. This other one's going to have to do a half move. Excuse me. To over here. So he'll only get 1 attack this round. That's going to be a miss, and the other one also misses. Anyone with second attacks? I think that's just Jebediah.
Yeah, but they're all like super close and literally firing into melee, right?
Yeah.
Probably not worth the shot. So instead what I'll do is throw the bow over my shoulder and just pull out my club and shield.
All right. Club is out. Shield is out. Let's roll initiative. Someone else want to roll for the party?
I got
I
it.
rolled last time. Yeah.
Oh, 5. You go first.
I slap jab with invisibility to the undead because I thought he wanted to get away and take pot shots with his bow.
That's fine with me.
Okay, I did
That's
that.
what he says he's gonna do. Then
Jeb's
my
invisible.
action, I'll
I think
fall back
regardless,
to
that's a good move. Yeah.
yeah, like right over here,
Nice.
and,
And
pull out my bow.
then, all right.
That's fine.
Next player.
10 to hit. Guy on
That's
my
a
left.
hit. Guy on your left is crushed to pieces by your massive axe and hammer combo.
Okay, I'll hit the person directly in front of me again. 19.
Beautiful hit. 19
Bang.
damage.
Bang.
Barely. Oh no, yeah, it's a crit, or it's double damage because you're bludgeoning,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Big old sledgehammer.
Up and down, the spine shatters in multiple different directions. Little bits of bone flecks go everywhere. Skeletons go. The three in front of our beloved Joka are going to make actions. One of them ends up slightly over here, attacking you. We have an 8, a 7, and a 2. All three of them miss you. This one in the bush reaches desperately for Ebner with a negative, with a 0 to hit. No good. And the 2 on the side of Vaughn attack with a 4 and a 12.
No.
The skeletons are fearless. They don't know how to stop. They don't know how to retreat, but they also don't know how to fight very well. Their movements are stiff and jerky and clumsy, and their blows are relatively easy to dodge away from. Skeletal
Second
archers
attacks?
will take shots.
Yeah.
That is probably an 11 against Joka, and then an 18 against Joka.
18 will hit.
Yeah. An arrow finds home in your lower abdomen for 4 points of damage.
Oof. Second attack.
Players with second
Yeah.
attacks, yeah?
Yep.
20.
Oh.
Yeah.
Which one are you
Left.
destroying? Left, sorry.
Yeah.
Nice.
Vaughn, second attack?
Yeah, I'm gonna attack the full health one to my, I guess my right now, and ew,
And miss.
ew.
Jeb, you made a half move. You can
I made
take
a half
one shot if
move
you want.
and did not take an attack. So do I get to take an attack?
You get a half attack rate if you want it.
Swiggity swooty. Attack this guy.
Excellent. 16, it hits home. 3 divided by 1, divided by 2 is 1 plus
1.
magical damage. Brings you to that. And skeletons get second attacks at the end of the round.
Magical damage.
Oof.
12 and 17
Awesome bow.
for the bow attackers against
Interesting.
Jebediah.
Yeah.
I think not Jebediah, Joka. 17 will hit Joker
Yes, please.
for 4 points of damage. The other arrow hits you on the other side of your abdomen, and now you've got 2 coming out of you, like antennas at waist level.
Don't look for the hobbits running through the fields.
Yeah. Initiative round. Skeletons are so slow.
I
Why
got
are they
it,
so
boys.
slow?
I shouldn't have got it, boys. I shouldn't have got it, boys.
Yeah, that's the stuff. 2 more shots at Joka with the bows. 14 and 18.
14. Yeah, they both hit.
They both hit.
Yeah,
The
my AC is
14 does 1. The 18 does 4. 2 more hits. 1 in your shoulder, 1 in your knee. You're starting to take real damage. The ones in front of you swing at you with a 10 and a 15.
15 will hit.
15 will hit you. It's a nasty slice across your leg for 5. You
I'm down.
hit the ground.
That's a
Darkness
Boromir
takes
moment.
over you.
It was.
Yeah.
On the right side, we get a 7, an 8, and a 20 against you.
Yeah, 20 hits.
Right? It does not clear by 5, so it's not a critical. And the
Correct.
axe will hack into your rib cage. You start bleeding along the once tan grass, now turning sort of red. The one through the bushes tries to kill Ebner again.
I'm sorry,
Rolls
for
an
how much
11.
damage was that?
4, 5? I don't remember.
Okay.
I say things and
I'll
forget
take the
them
4.
immediately.
I'll take the 4.
All right, that's fine. These 2 that have killed him overrun and come over here, but they don't get any actions. And it's the PC's turn as the undead slowly surround you.
Bowman can go first.
All right. Tom, which one are you gonna attack?
I'm gonna attack the one with more health.
Okay.
Well, whichever one's easier for you to hit. I'll attack the.
Honestly, I can hit all of them just the same.
Okay,
So
that's fine.
Ebner's got 3 on him, so I'll just go and attack that one.
Yeah, go. Yeah, I gotta attack that then. That's fine. I'll be fine. Maybe.
There it is.
There you go. That'll hit.
Does it crit?
It does not clear. Yes, it does clear by 10. Was it against this
Excellent.
one?
No, it was on my
No,
side.
he's
This
attacking
one?
Ebner's.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yes,
I
you
got
crit.
this.
Roll me 2d6 divided by 2.
So 4 damage.
4 damage. Perfect. It drops.
I attacked the one in the bush.
Go for it.
20?
You crit the shit out of it.
Fuck
I don't know
yeah.
how many.
Oh, it's fucking dead. Yeah, it crumbles
Great.
below beneath you.
And I turn towards this one.
Vaughn?
Okay. I will attack this one. Swing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll
Shebang.
hit, and
Bang.
it is just, it's gone. Crumbled
Goodbye.
beneath your blows.
Is this a 2 attack round for you there?
I think it is.
Tom.
yeah.
Oh, I think I think I took mine last round, right? And I missed.
You can look.
Scrolly. Yeah, it's hard to tell. I think
No,
you
it
did.
looked like it was 1.
No,
well-
if you scroll up a little bit more, there's another before you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Then yeah, this is just a 1.
Yeah, so this is just one attack for you. All right.
Yep.
End of the round. Skeletons get second shot.
do
Who are they going to
too.
shoot? They can't see anybody, so they will just move. They
Perfect.
can only do a half move, so I can do math on stream. It's fine. They move to here. And Jeb?
Yeah, I'll attack this guy. Since I'm going to assume Ebner has his, and I want to get that that dude out.
Hit.
14. 6. So 3.
3. It lives.
Poison's
And we
plus 2 bow.
Is that
roll
with the bow
initiative.
damage?
Plus 2 to hit, plus 2 to damage.
It is
That's
a
what I'm
plus 2 to
guessing.
hit and damage, yep.
I'll roll.
Fuck yeah.
I'll roll in.
Roll well.
Here we go.
Gotta beat a 6.
Good.
Oh!
Fuck
Tommy
yeah.
boy. Let's
I will
do it.
stab my thing. Nope.
New. Skeleton parries your spear thrust. Raises his axe. Vaughn?
I'm gonna attack the one at my diagonal, the only one that's left in my range.
You
Hey.
hit it and crush it under the weight of
Bang,
your
bang.
massive sledgehammer.
Hey.
Jebediah?
Massive hammer. I'm going to attack the same dude. This is now accounting for all the pluses.
Okay. 12 will hit. And it
And
crumbles.
I'll do... Yeah.
And Gioka, please lose 1 hit point.
Love to.
Right, Skeleton's turn. This one here attacks Ebner with a 10.
Nope.
And this one moves to this spot, and will try and shoot Vaughn as he's finishing up that skeleton on the other side of him.
Back attack.
Back attack becomes a 9 to hit, which is not enough.
No.
It sails over your shoulder, disappearing into the wood, into the grasslands. Party's turn. No.
Jeb.
Second shot for Joka. Yeah.
Jeb.
Jeb. Damn it.
Damn it.
No good. All right,
Second
last
attack
round of-
for.
I've got
Oh yeah,
I've got second
attack for
attacks
Vaughn.
now.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm gonna run up to Ebner's, move this way, and attack with the sledgehammer. 15.
1 HP skeleton crumbles underneath you. The
We
last
rolled 5.
archer will fight to the death because it knows no fear, knows no concern. Someone roll. You roll a
I roll
5 for
5.
initiative. He rolls a 9. The party goes first.
Kill it, probably.
Hopefully.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Critical
Double
hit.
critical. 3 times damage dice.
So, 60-10.
It's just,
I
it's a
rolled a
lot of,
9,
it's
so,
fucking
yeah.
dead.
Oh,
Alright,
it's-
it's fine.
Oh, that was Ebner. Never mind.
Yeah, it's dead.
Yeah, it's dead. All right, perfect.
I go over and save Joka.
How many
you have any healing spells, or do you need to make an
No,
int
but
check?
I need to make an int check.
All right.
Oh.
You got 3 potential int checks to save his life.
30.
Oh, that's fine.
Be
Okay.
good. Be good. How many arrows did the skeletons have on them after combat?
Oh, I should have been counting. They each came with 8 arrows. There were 4 of them. Let's see.
I've got
So
at
they
least, like,
probably
8
fired.
Yeah, just count the number that are in Joker's torso right now.
So
8 times 4, and then they all fired 2 shots initially. That's -8. Then a couple of them died.
I think the first one died before it got a
minus-
second round of attacks off, so that's 6.
6. Then 4. 1. I think there's 9 arrows that you can collect. But these are all
Alright.
flight arrows.
Oh, they're all flight arrows? Ew.
Yeah.
Ew. I want flight arrows. So I used 14 arrows. I missed 6 times? Yeah, that sounds right. 6 times. So I can effectively recover 8 of them. Roll 8d2 on a 2 collect arrow.
Yeah.
What are flight arrows? Are those like long range?
Yeah. They've got a thinner head that
2
weighs a
arrows
little bit
back.
less. And
Okay.
they'll be able to go further distances, but their impact is going to be less significant because they don't have that
Gotcha.
nice broad cutting head. All right. Skeletons down. This army that
kid's
pursued you.
almost the exact example of 50-50-90. You have a 50-50 chance you get it wrong 90% of the time. Almost.
So, the skeletons have come after you. What does that tell you guys?
That the motherfucking townspeople fucked us. That's what it
Yeah.
tells me.
Well, when
Oh,
did your invisibility drop, Ebner? As you came out of town, would any of the undead have seen you?
No way. It
So
was
the
the
only
townsfolk. Snitches.
You think
But-
someone turned you in?
They're probably just fearing for their lives, trying to gain favor. I understand the situation they're put
It
in.
might not be their fault, yeah.
Do you think it's going to be a problem now, or do you think that it's fine?
Oh, it's way more of a problem now. He's gonna rally his defenses, definitely.
Yeah, he's going to rally his defenses. I don't think a sneak-in approach would be able to work because
Yeah.
we'd have to sneak past the undead who can't see us and then sneak past the townsfolk who can see us.
Yeah, judging
Well-
from what you said, Ebner, it doesn't sound like we would get a very warm welcome if they did spot us inside the town.
I think we should go some way further away from town. Maybe about a day or so. We didn't encounter any undead along the way until we were this close to town. We travel south for a while. Excuse me. And then heal up for a day or so.
Maybe
then
let's
come
visit.
back.
Let's visit High Mountain, see if we can find some
High Castle.
High Castle. See if we can find some people to help us along the way. Maybe there will be a budding knight trying to make a name for himself.
Maybe we could do that. Didn't you say everyone was too afraid?
In what town were we in? Castlebrook? Everyone was too afraid there, but maybe
I
in
just
High
don't
Castle.
know why they would risk themselves up here. I feel like a budding knight would want something else. They'd probably say leave it to the clerics.
Yeah.
Maybe I
Guessing the
can recruit
clerics
some
are going to
clerics
say, I
then.
got to stay to the temples to protect
Well,
my
think about what the
people."
sign said. There is no reward.
True.
And so probably
Do you
what's
want to do
going
it or
on.
not? I don't care.
Oh, I
think-
definitely want to get them. I just don't think we're going to find any help from anybody. Is what I'm
Yeah,
trying to
I
say.
don't
I
think
think
we're gonna-
that'll be a fruitless endeavor.
Like, at most, we'd be able to find maybe someone who came from here who wants to get revenge, and they'd probably just tag along and get themselves killed. Which I'd prefer to not put someone in that position, because I could have seen myself doing that a couple years ago and just end up getting myself killed. I don't want to do that to anyone. But I don't know how his magic works, but there's got to be an end to his skeletons, unless he wants to kill everyone in the town. And at that point, what purpose would he have to be in that town if he's killed everyone, raised an army, and then he now has to get his own food or use his skeletal workers for that? I don't know what his motives are, but if he's kept everyone alive, I don't know.
Sure,
maybe,
he needs their blood for something. I think
maybe he just wants to lord. He just wants to lord it over people. It's his time for revenge against the nobles or something like that.
Well,
I don't know.
Let's go back and heal, and then we can sort it out. Maybe we can find a cleric, maybe not. If not, we can just come back and keep doing what we're doing. There's an end to his skeletons. I'm sure he can't just pop them up every single day. Maybe one, but not this many.
Right.
That's one approach to try to stretch him thin as far as his magic will go.
Correct.
Yeah.
He's obviously taxed at this point, so maybe just a day or so, then come back and see what he's still got left.
All right, let's head back.
Yeah. I think, Neil, that one skeleton, it had glowy eyes, right?
Red crimson eyes.
Red crimson eyes. Now, we've seen those red crimson eyes before, and as we saw, it's pretty easy to take out, is the purple ones that are actually, like, scary. And then if we see any blue ones, I think we need to be
We just
very
gotta
afraid.
keep doing what we're doing. Where I turn
I think if we see a blue, like a blue-eyed skeleton, especially more than one, I think we need to come back at a later date.
what we could do is we could set up a trap out in these hills or something, and when I turn them, or we set up a trap, they run into it, or when I turn them, we can lead them into it. Maybe a big pitfall.
Let's talk about this further south. Let's just get going south to where we need to be to heal, and then we can discuss plans.
We could be discussing this on the walk.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the walk
That
and then
man
like
has an opinion.
around the campfires we're making dinner tonight.
Sure. You guys head south into the plains.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure. Away.
a little bit,
A little bit away.
but still with the river, yeah, you know?
Yeah, we probably head south for like a couple hours and then cut back west.
Sure. That's not too hard to find west. One of you has direction sense, right?
Yes, I do.
Perfect. Then you can head west and you'll eventually find where you need to be. It'll be okay.
Yeah, we'll take
Why don't
a
we
big,
take
nice rest.
our last
Final
break right
break.
here? And did you have a hard out, Tom? Because it's late for you?
You know, it's fine. Don't worry
Okay.
about it.
We'll take a break and we'll come back on the other side and see you a little bit more. Bye-bye.